And we know question number 1, 4, 5 similar. 1, 4, 5 same 3. So question 4 now. It's part 3. We have to approximate 9 plus 7x power 1 by 2, 16 plus 3x power 1 by 4 divided by 4 plus 5x, and this is approximately equal to 1 by 4 minus 17 by 384x. Now this is equal to, we write 9 plus 7x power 1 by 2, 16 plus 3x power 1 by 4, and we write with it the denominator value 4 plus 5x. Its power will be minus 1 then. After it, we take 9 common from here. So 9 with its power 1 by 2 will be common. 1 plus 7 by 9x power 1 by 2. 16 common from here with its power 1 by 4. In place of 16 it will be 1. Plus then we can write 3 by 16x whole power 1 by 4. And we take 4 common from here, it will be 4 power minus 1. 1 plus 5 by 4x whole power minus 1. Dear students, what we will have, this is 3 and we expand it now. It is given in the question that x is so small that x square and higher powers can be neglected. So let's look at what can we write. 1 plus n x, 1 plus nx we write. Minus it is 16 power 1 by 4 will be 2. And what it becomes again expansion, 1 plus n x, n is 1 by 4, x is 3 by 16x, right? And this 4 power minus 1 can be written 1 by 4, and this is also expanded 1 plus n x, x is 5 by 4x. So every time, dear students, we wrote 2 terms. In this expansion we have infinite terms and we wrote 2 terms. This has infinite terms, we wrote 2 terms. This has infinite terms, we wrote 2 terms. Because we know that in the next term we have to write square of this, which will make x square and higher powers are neglected. So we write because this is approximation, because neglection of those x square and higher powers will make approximation sign here, and because we write x square and higher powers are neglected, x square and higher powers are neglected. So this is the reason we write approximation sign here, dear students, you must know. Now nothing we reduce from here, so we write it equal to itself. Now we multiply it. How can we multiply? This will make 3 plus and 3 multiplied by 2, it will be 6 in the denominator. Now it is, you can see, 9 multiplied by 2, 18. 3 cancel that 18 and there will be 6, and 7 by 6x it will be. Minus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 will make it 2, and 2 multiplied by 16, 32. So we know that this minus sign, 3 by 32 x. Then we have 1 by 4 here. Along with it 1 minus 5 by 4 x. After it we simplify this. And how can we simplify? Look, dear students, we can simplify 3 minus 2, it will be 1, plus 7 by 6 minus 3 by 32, it will be 103 by 96x. And then we take this 1 by 4 outside here and multiply 1 minus 5 by 4x. So now we multiply these two and we know that this x multiplied by this x, it will be x square. X square will, due to that x square, we neglect it and it will be approximation. Now we multiply and we will neglect x square term 1 by 4. Now we multiply these two. 1 multiplied by 1, it will be 1. 1 multiplied by this will be 5 by 4x. This multiplied by this will be 103 by 96x. And this multiplied by this, it will be x square and neglected. We write x square term is neglected. That neglected term will create approximation. Then we write, we don't reduce anything from here. So this is equal to itself. 1 by 4, 1 minus 17 by 96. 17 by 96 here. X. And now if 4 is multiplied by it, it will be 1 by 4 minus 17 by 384x. This is right hand side. We started from left hand side, ended at right hand side. Hence we write conclusion here, dear students, and what as 9 plus 7x power 1 by 2, 16 plus 3x power 1 by 4 divided by 4 plus 5x approximately equal to 1 by 4 minus 17 by 384x. So we write here, proved. Number 1 we solve. Question 5, part 1. And we begin with left hand side. This is left hand side. 1 minus x minus 2x square. And what is given here? X is so small that cube and higher powers can be neglected. X cube and higher powers can be neglected. We write 1 minus x minus 2x square power 1 by 2. After it we expand it. How we expand? We expand it up to 3 terms, up to x square. X cube and higher powers will be neglected. So dear students, look, it will be 1 plus n x. This acts as x here. This acts as x here, right? This is x. So 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 by 2 factorial x square. And in the next term, this is 1 plus nx, x with 1 power, then x is with 2 power, x with 3 power, that is neglected. X cube and higher powers are neglected. Have we to write x cube also? X cube and higher powers are neglected. This is given, right? X cube and higher powers are neglected. Those neglected terms will make approximation sign here. So now we do not reduce anything, so we write equal to 1. It becomes minus 1 by 2x. 2 cancels 2, it becomes x square. Plus what is here? 1 by 2. This is minus 1 by 2. This is 2 and whole square expanded as a plus b whole square. A square plus b square plus 2ab will make 4x cube, right? Now we will neglect this x power 4 and x cube from here and will write rest of the terms 1 minus 1 by 2x minus x square. Look at this minus sign will appear here. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 will make 1 by 8, and this is x square will only be written, cube and higher powers will be neglected, and it will create approximation sign. So it make 1 by 8 and this x square will be written 1 by 8 multiplied by this x square. So dear students, we can see this. After it, now here we say that x cube and higher powers are neglected. X cube and higher powers are neglected. This is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2x. Now these two combined, taking LCM, same sign, getting added, they will make 9 by 8 x square, which is right hand side. If the students, you have books open before you, certainly it can be easy for you to identify that this is right hand side. This was required, we reached it. This is the method. Hence we write the conclusion, and conclusion is that these two are approximately equal to one another. 1 minus x minus 2x square is approximately equal to 1 minus 1 by 2x minus 9 by 8x square, and we write proved. So expansion has been completed. Now we will do question number 6. We have to prove pxp qxq is approximately equal to, what is given? X is very nearly equal to 1. This is given. We begin it with given. Given is x is very nearly equals, right, they are not exactly equal, they are nearly equal. If we want to write them exactly equal, we will have to introduce some value, which is the difference between these two can be, if is reduced or is eliminated, then these two are equal, and this h eliminates the difference. If 1 is less, then h is added. 1 plus h becomes equal to x. If h is negative, 1 minus x it is actually, and equal to x. So 1 is either greater or smaller. H will make it equal to x. Let us begin. We begin with pxp minus qxq. Right. Value of x is 1 plus h power p. Value of x is 1 plus h power q. Now we will expand it. And when we expand, we will neglect h square and higher power. So that makes approximation sign appearing here. 1 plus nx is according to formula. 1 plus nx we write. If we try to write next term, we will have to write h square, which we will neglect here. So we do not write h square. We write, instead of infinite terms, we write only 2 terms. All other terms, higher powers are neglected. 1 plus nx, nx. This is how we write, and we know that h square and higher powers are neglected. Then look at it. P plus ph minus q square. P square h, q square h. We write p minus q together plus these two together with h common. With h common, this is p square minus q square. Dear students, remember this question is very important. After that, we factorize this second term as p plus q, p minus q times h. This is factorized. Now we take p minus q common. When p minus q is taken common, in place of it, it will be 1. In place of it, this is taken out. It becomes p plus q times h. After it, now dear students, we will close it. It is 1 plus nx. You must know that 1 plus x raised to power n is expanded as 1 plus nx, nn minus 1 by 2 factorial x square, so on. This the way it is expanded. So when we close it, we can write this. When we expand it, we can write this. So right hand side is expansion, left hand side is closed form. So if we want to write closed form of it, we have to write 1 plus x raised to power 1 plus nx. This is x. 1 plus nx. This is n. N is power. X is the value added with 1. 1 plus x. This acts as x here, and p plus q acts as power. The reason of approximation is h square and higher powers are included. H square and higher powers are included, we write, because it has infinite terms. This has only 2 terms. So 2 terms written in place of 2 terms, we wrote these infinite terms. Closed form includes infinite terms. These are only 2 terms. So these 2 terms are replaced by infinite terms. Extra values which are in place of it will create this approximation sign, nothing more. And dear student, we write only 1 plus x, 1 plus h will be replaced by its value x. We will write only x in place of it, and we write equal to, the last step is p minus q. In place of it, we write x becomes p plus q. And a student, from left we reached right, but we used approximation signs also, hence we conclude that this very important question ended here. Px p minus qx q is approximately equal to p minus q x power p plus q, proved. So this is very important question. You dear students, do not just listen these wordings spoken by your teacher only, but you need to practice these questions also. Okay dear students, Allah Hafiz.